What's going on, guys? I am Simple Simon and I've got something different for you today. I'm super tired because last night I was asked to film a 80s hard rock show. Some of you guys might know that I used to sing in a band called W.A.S.P for a long time. It was 16, 17 years. So a lot of people kind of refer to me as this punk rocker dude, which those years are well behind me. But for the people who knew me back in my band days, they would have known that I wasn't just a fan of punk rock music. I was always a big fan of 80s hard rock, metal, hair metal, whatever you want to call it. So I was asked by my friend Jay, who I've interviewed at a lot of the conventions. He's a cosplayer that I've become friends with. He happens to play bass for a band called Warchild, who are a W.A.S.P tribute band. And I love the band W.A.S.P. They are absolutely awesome. So he asked me if I could film the gig for them. And it's not something that's really in my wheelhouse. It's not something that I do. But yeah, I thought it's something that I haven't done before. And I do happen to like the music. So I thought I'd give it a crack. I also got a chance to interview some of the guys and also get some footage of the support act, who were called Riot Act. Riot Act were a Skid Row tribute band as well. And I'm a massive Sebastian Bach fan, so I love Skid Row. So it was a fun night. This is just my version of the video, so they will also have a more full video of their gig coming out. So make sure you guys subscribe to those guys if you're interested, and check out the full video. This is just going to be a short video by me. I'll have a song from each of the bands. So yeah, this is the footage from last night. What's going on, guys? I am Simple Simon. I'm here at Stay Gold in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm here for the Wild Child W.A.S.P tribute band. Your names are?
Trev Hill.
Trev?
And Dylan Burns.
Dylan? And you guys are you're playing in both bands tonight, Trev?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be fronting two of the biggest 80s rock bands ever. So how's that feel, man? How do you prepare for something like that?
Just a bit of practice and yeah, just go for it. Yeah.
Have you played in other bands before?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, cool. What were some of those bands?
Played in an original band called Bad Karma in the 90s.
Yep.
So original heavy band.
Yep.
And a few Oz rock bands.
Yep.
Took a big break for a lot of years.
Yep. And
I just sort of got back into it with the Skid Row band last year.
Cool. Yeah. And yourself?
And I've only played in like really original bands. I'm only 25, so I'm the baby here. So yeah, before this, like me and Elio, we had another Skid Row tribute band that really fizzled out, and then we got Trevor in and sort of skyrocketed from there. So really, this has been my main band that's gigged a lot. But before, only cover bands that played in bars.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna guess you haven't seen Skid Row before then?
No, but I got tickets to their December show later this year, so it'll be my first time seeing them then. But yeah, never seen them before.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Trevor, I'm assuming
I saw
you were there back in the day, right?
Yeah, I saw him in 92.
Nice.
At Calder Park.
Nice. I never got a chance to see Skid Row, but I did get to see Sebastian Bach when he came down. He played at the Palais, I believe it was. Yep. Solo show. Yep. He's one of the best frontmen I've ever seen in my life. So you've got big shoes to fill, mate. Yeah. So what can we expect from you tonight, man?
Well, I'm not going to be banging my head around too much. But yeah, you hear some screams and some stuff, yeah.
Tell me a bit about your love for W.A.S.P.
Headless Children was the first album that I got into in '89. So we do a couple of songs of Headless Children, which we'll do tonight. And just starting to fall in love with the early stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So I heard you guys do sound check, and you got a bit of a voice, man. I was on the way here listening to some W.A.S.P, some Skid Row. I'm like, are you going to be able to pull it off, mate? And I was like, you're pretty good. Where did you learn how to sing?
Pretty much all just self-taught.
Yeah, cool. I feel like a lot of those bands were, right? I can't. Yeah. I mean, vocal lessons.
Yeah.
No one's doing that shit.
You just scream until it starts sounding better, and then just keep chipping at it.
Nice. How long have you been playing guitar for?
Well, this would be my 10th year. 10th year. I'm 25, so yeah, since I was 15.
And are you what kind of music here sort of inspires you most? Are you really into the 80s rock stuff or your other stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like I start off with Kiss, like Kiss and Van Halen, like early Van Halen, because my mum's a big 70s music fan, so I'd start off with the early stuff and then gradually went into the 80s and I've sort of stayed there and I haven't really gone past or back any further. So yeah, 80s is my thing, yeah.
And do you have a favourite guitarist who maybe inspires you most?
Ace Frehley was the first guy, but obviously was doing the Skid Row now, Scotty Hill. But like John Sykes from Whitesnake is probably up there with me as my number one at the moment. So yeah. Nice.
And yourself, Trev, any vocalists that inspired you the most?
Probably Rob Halford,
Oh yeah, nice.
Blackie Lawless, Sebastian Bach.
Nice.
Top three.
Nice. Well, mate, I look forward to seeing you guys rock out, and I appreciate you guys for inviting me. I got my backstage pass. I'm ready to go. Thanks, guys.
No worries. Thanks. Cheers.
Awesome. What's going on, Jay?
How are you?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
It's a bit different, isn't it?
It is very different, mate.
We're at a nightclub.
Mate.
We're usually at Comic Cons and all those kind of things. Now you've seen the other side of it. I've got all these great mates of mine over here. You've probably met a few already.
Yes, I have. So, mate, you've gone from video game superstar to Baywatch superstar to DC superhero, former wrestler, and now you're a rock star, mate.
No, I wouldn't call it a rock star, mate. I've got 5 other guys there to help me out there, man. It's a team effort. I'm probably the novice in this one, so.
I didn't know you played bass, man. How long have you been playing bass?
I played bass I started in school bass when I was 16.
Okay.
And then I went and played for a little bit, and then I just basically had no reason to do it, so I got rid of it. Got a job at a school about, 6 years ago. Then they got the staff band going, so they said, I can play bass. Oh, really? Here you go. They go, you didn't tell us you can play. And then that's all when it started. So I started getting back into my lessons and all that kind of stuff, and here I'm going to debut tonight. I mean, I'm so stoked. I've got 4 amazing people that I'm working with, and you'll see that tonight when you come up.
I saw the sound check, mate. It was great. So you never played in any other band before?
I have played in. Well, we obviously do the Village People Act and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course.
But only I just do. Obviously, they do the trivia night, so it's small scale stuff. So 2-piece duo, but not full band at the moment. Well, yeah. So this is pretty much debut.
Nice, man. And what can we expect from you tonight, mate? What are we going to see, mate?
Well, if you know me, anything's expected.
I have no doubt you've got the stage presence and the show down. You're a performer. You always have been, right?
Well, you know that, but it's going to be quite funny. But as I said to you, there's a couple of songs. I'll just go hint, last 3 for W.A.S.P. There's going to be some antics happening. It's going to be the stage show. So, yeah, man, it's an honour to be the first W.A.S.P. tribute band. It's a lot of pressure on, but I've got, as I said to you, I've got 4 amazing musicians with me. So, and I'm absolutely grateful and honoured to be a part of this band. So, I mean, even though I was sort of like one of the founding ones, I mean, that's no big deal, but they still have trust in me to play. So, and I want to say thank you for you coming down. This is the new one for you. This is amazing, isn't it?
It is good, mate. No, like I actually, for those who don't know, I love 80s rock. I always have. Everyone, because I used to play in a punk band for 16 years.
Well, there you go.
So everyone thinks I'm this punk rocker dude, but my brothers all love the 80s rock stuff. So I grew up on that stuff. So I love all these bands. Skid Row, W.A.S.P, legends. Last question, mate. What's your go-to W.A.S.P jam when you want to get revved up for the day?
Well, I have to be Animal.
Animal?
Oh, I won't swear though.
Not in this video.
Not in this video, but I can guarantee there is a bit of swearing in that song, as you know. So could be some beeping ready to go. So depending on how you go, you can say this is an over 18 show, so you see how you go. But look, as I said to you, Skid Row are bloody awesome. They're one of the top tribute acts in Australia, and I'm absolutely honoured to be playing with them, and also the 4 guys I'm playing with tonight. I'm blessed. I really am. And thank you for coming down, and Ming Chan's here from taking some photos. So it's gonna be a big night.
Thanks for hooking me up with the backstage pass, mate. I feel got looked after. So
no, we try to make it as best we can.
All right, I look forward to the show, mate.
Take care.
All right, guys, I'm here with Tori, bass player from Riot Act. How are you, mate?
Good, thank you. How you doing?
I'm going well. Oh, you got the...
I've got the Rachel Bolan nose chain.
Love it.
Thank
Love
you.
It. So tell me, man, how long have you been playing bass for?
My whole life.
Whole life?
Yeah, as long as I can remember, because my dad passed it down to me at a very young age.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. I'm playing his bass on stage tonight.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's a cool story. Have you always been a fan of like the 80s rock genre?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I was a total metalhead in high school,
Yeah.
like, total thrasher. Then I went to study music, and I broadened my horizons a bit. I got into, like, funk and all that stuff, but I'm definitely a rock dude at heart, for sure.
Did your dad get into that stuff too?
No, he was just a kind of rock dude, yeah. He's pretty straight in his ways with rock, but yeah, he was a good egg. He's unfortunately not with us anymore, which is why I play his bass.
Nice. Who sort of inspires you, man, as far as like being a bass player? Are there any bass players that you look up to?
Absolutely, yeah. Cliff Burton's probably the big one from Metallica. Steve Harris, Iron Maiden, Geddy Lee from Rush, Jaco Pastorius, John Myung from Dream Theater. The list goes on. Actually, my favorite bass player at the moment is a guy called Taji from the band X Japan, and he was like,
I know X Japan, man.
You know X Japan?
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you later.
Yeah,
'cause
celebration,
I'm a massive X Japan fan.
X Japan, awesome.
Shiki is my idol. Taji, their old bass player, he was like bonkers.
They're great. Their first album was a Blue Blood.
Blue Blood was their first like
Such a good album, man.
Yeah, totally.
It's fantastic.
Amazing.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very rare to find an X Japan fan. So.
Yeah, no, because I grew up, I used to play in a punk rock band for a long
Right,
time, so
right.
everyone always thinks that I'm this punk rocker dude, but
Right.
I love all that 80s rock stuff,
Yeah,
because all my
totally.
brothers were into that stuff when I grew up.
Yeah,
so,
exactly right. But with X Japan, it's like they've got the classical and the symphonic elements and the really slow stuff. Then they've got like total speed metal stuff happening, and the punk and the glam and the pop rock, and they do it all, man.
What other bands have you played in? Like original bands before?
Yeah, back in Sydney, I was in a symphonic metal band called Carmeria, a blues rock band called Cults of Ice, a glam metal band called Snow Leopard. I only moved to Melbourne about a year ago, and a bunch of tribute bands needed a bass player, so I thought, hey, I've never done the tribute thing before, so I thought I'd give it a go. Now I'm doing the Skid Row thing, and the Ozzy Osbourne thing, and the Guns N' Roses thing.
Nice.
So it's keep me on my toes a bit.
Seems like good fun, man.
It is good fun.
Last question, because I am a big Skid Row fan.
Yeah.
What's your go-to Skid Row jam, mate, when you want to get psyched up for the day?
When I want to get psyched up, goddamn, that's a great question. I think Monkey Business is kind of like...
I love the start, the way he sings the verse at the start.
Right, and it's so
Beautiful.
damn groovy. However, my favourite Skid Row song of all time, it doesn't necessarily get me pumped up, kind of makes me sad, it's Wasted Time.
Yeah. Love it,
Yeah,
man.
it's very,
Love
very
Are we going to hear some ballads tonight?
Absolutely, we've got like 3 or 4 ballads, I think.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's good stuff.
It was nice to meet you, man. I look forward to
Likewise,
it.
yeah, cheers.
Awesome.
We are the you. Yeah. Woo! We
coming out, supporting Riot Act, supporting work child. You've got a fantastic audience. We've got one more for you. You know when you've got a boss that tells you you're not good enough, huh? You want to turn around and say, yeah, I'm good enough. You bet. Everybody, are you ready to get fucking mental? Yeah! Because I want to be Come on and shake that hole in you. see you